Alright my geeks, welcome back to another episode of Road to HermitCraft. Oh, and I landed. Done it. Nailed it. Okay, here we are. Back at the iron farm we built last time. So thanks everyone for all the comments and likes and stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah, really loving reading your comments. Really inspiring, so keep that stuff coming. Really good. And we're going to name this farm the Iron Pearl. Yeah, so thanks for all the suggestions. A few people came up with that one. So yeah, awesome stuff. So just quickly, since last episode, I've added a few extra asteroids just to kind of make this look like it's like a bunch of asteroids just floating through space. So I think that looks all right. And this asteroid in particular is one I can AFK in, which I've been doing. So just inside here, just got a little nook, you know, keep ourselves nice and safe. Got our ender chest, and we've got a bunch of ender pearls. I've got 2 shulker boxes here full of ender pearls that I've been collecting from this farm, which is really cool stuff. And the other thing I've done since last episode is, if I can do this, here we go, and try not to look at the Enderman and land. Oh, nailed it, kinda. Yeah, so in here, let's check it out. We've got some iron, so we can make ourselves a beacon. So let's get this iron together, I think. So pop you down there. I've got an empty shulker box here. Stick you there. Alright, let's get all this stuff. Lovely, 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 lovely. And stick you in here. Good stuff. Right, so today we are going to build a new farm, and we're going to do it in the overworld because I want to have a break from the end. Yeah, so today the new farm is going to be, let me get my rockets, and off we go. Hey! We're going to go into the overworld and we're going to build a slime farm today, because a few farms that are coming up that I'd like to build, we need some slime balls and some slime blocks and stuff like that, and I only have 2 slime balls at the moment, which isn't all that good. So we're going to make a nice, simple, easy to build slime farm. We're going to do it in the overworld, so I need to find a nice space over here somewhere, not sure where yet, but let me go and find a place, and yeah, we'll get going. Alright, I think I found a spot for our slime farm, just over here. So let's have a look. So first of all, in case you don't know, a Minecraft world is divided up into chunks, which are 16 by 16 areas, and you can see the chunks in your Minecraft world by pressing F3 and G, and then these lines appear. This is in the vanilla game, no mods for this. Yeah, so we're inside this chunk here, and this is a slime chunk. So out of all the chunks in your world, about 10% of them will be slime chunks, and you can find out what chunks are slime chunks either by exploring caves and stuff and seeing where slimes spawn if you spot them, which is not that easy, to be honest, but there are a few programs that you can use. So there's a website online called Chunkbase, and they've got a slime finder, so you can search for that online. You put in your seed and it tells you where your slime chunks are. There's also another program called Amidst, which is an app you download, run it in your machine, and gives you all sorts of information about your world. And one of those things is where the slime chunks are. All right, so I know this is a slime chunk, and what we need to do is basically we're going to dig this whole chunk out all the way down to bedrock. So we're going to have a big old square in the land, and then we're going to build our farm inside it. And the design we're going to use is a variation of Ilmango's design, which is really simple, straightforward, easy to build, especially for early game like us. And it fits in with the theme of our other farms we've got so far. Not too complicated and easy to build. So first thing is to dig out this hole. So we need to make our beacon. I've already crafted up all our iron blocks. So they're all here, ready for our beacon. So we get a full beacon, so we can get haste 2. So yeah, let me get the beacon down and let's dig this big old hole. Let the grind begin. Alright my geeks, just thought I'd give you a quick progress update. So we've dug down this much so far, so not a massive amount, but my silk touch pick is almost dead. So we're going to need to go and repair that shortly. And here, look, we busted into this ravine, which is right under our base and stuff. So yeah, hey dude, you can't get me, haha. So yeah, we're going to have to light all this up, so it doesn't affect our spawn rates, and we're just going to have to bring these walls down. I don't think it'll be too bad, because I think these walls pretty much line up with that, so yeah, should be okay, should be okay. So yeah, so I'm just going to get cracking with a bit more digging, and there's a few things I want to mention. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, thanks again to everyone who's giving such positive and encouraging feedback on the comments. Yeah, it's really good stuff. It's really inspiring to hear your feedback. Yeah, good or bad, constructive criticism is always welcome. So don't be afraid to stick those things in the comments if you've got something to say. So yeah, that's really good stuff. So keep that coming. And yeah, one thing I wanted to let you all know, which I don't think I've done a good job of so far, is that I've got a Twitter account. Yeah, so if you want to keep updated with a bunch of stuff, so sometimes when I'm doing some things in creative, I might post a few screenshots or whatever. So if you want to have like a sneak peek of what might be coming, or if you want to chat in a more direct way, then get yourself on Twitter. I'm at Logical Geek Boy, as you might expect. So yeah, get yourself on over to Twitter and follow me and let me know what you think about the series so far. And speaking of that, I'm going to stick a poll in this episode. And what I'm interested in is, what do you think about the current pace of the series? So this is episode 8, and we've already killed the dragon, the wither, we've built an iron farm in the end, and we've done a whole bunch of stuff. So what do you think about the pace of this so far? And the reason I ask is because the last episode, the iron farm, we completed the whole project in one episode, but I had a lot of content that I could have shown you that I had to cut out because I wanted to show the whole project in one go, right? And in particular, there was a whole bunch of stuff with dealing with villagers and trying to get them from the village to the end and then breeding them. And then I opened up an asteroid to try and move some around, and then they all run out. So there's a whole bunch of comical stuff that I could have really shown, but because I wanted to get everything in one episode, I decided to cut all that out. So what do you think? So do you think the pace of the series is about right so far? Are you happy with what we're showing? Or would you prefer me to do a bit less progress per episode, but potentially have more episodes? So maybe like last episode, I could have split that between 2 episodes and maybe release those episodes a bit earlier. So yeah, what do you think? Or of course, if you think we're going too slow, do you think I should be doing more progress per episode? So they're going to be 3 choices. Are we about right, too fast or too slow? Really interested in what you think about the pace, and then that will help me create the content that you guys would prefer. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, get over to the poll and do your thing. I've been doing some digging. Ooh, and look at that, we got slimes. Oh yes, that means I've built this on the right chunk, which is good news, because if this was the wrong chunk, I would be extremely salty right now, because this has taken me a long time. Holy jeepers. Okay, yeah, but we are doing good. So we are down to, what level are we down to? We're down to level 11. Okay, so not far to go now. Only another 6 levels to go. 6 more blocks to go. But I came into this lava and I thought to myself, I know, I'll explain to the geeks how we can get rid of lava using sand, which is what I wanted to do. But then I broke a hole over here and a load of water came out and made obsidian. So that means we've got to sit here and mine this stuff out, which is not good news. This is not going to be a fun time. But anyway, you all, so I asked you a few questions earlier about some stuff, and there's one other thing I'd like your opinion on, and that is streaming. I've been thinking about doing some streaming. So some of the stuff that I do off camera, it might be good to do some of that stuff just on stream, just so you guys can see me doing this stuff that I normally do off camera and kind of tell you what I've done, you know. So what do you reckon? If I did a stream on Mixer, would you be interested? So Mixer's a streaming service run by Microsoft, and it's pretty cool. I know some of the other hermits use that. Tango, Impulse, I think ZF uses it, and Cubfan as well. So, you know, let me know what you think. If you think that's interesting, then let me know, and maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the other thing. Stick it in the comments if you'd like to see me stream. And yeah, let's just get down to this level and get this farm built. Alright my geeks, here we go. I've dug all the way down to bedrock. Here we go. And I've cleaned up all the walls so we don't have any garbage in the walls, just all smooth stone. which is looking nice, And on top, just on the roof, I've put a whole bunch of glass just to stop us falling down. And it's glass. That glass is important. It has to be transparent. Maybe I'll talk about that in a bit. But if you watch Ilmango's tutorial, it'll talk about that in more detail. Yeah. So dug all the way down. Got this all prepped. Here's the ladder that we can use to go up and down. And I've just dug out a little hidey hole over here, just for some gear. And this is where we're going to have our item drop off. So just like in our iron farm, we're going to have some rails that go along, pick up some stuff, and we'll have our kind of chests and stuff down here for now. Yeah, so I'm not going to do full tutorial on this farm because you can watch Ilmango's tutorial for that, but the basic idea is we're going to have these spawning layers. If I turn on my chunk boundaries, so we're inside this chunk. This is our slime chunk, so this is where the slimes are going to spawn. But you'll notice that when we dug down, we've actually dug down an extra block either side. That's to make sure that if a slime tries to spawn on these edge blocks, it won't, the walls here won't block the spawn. So this will give us a little bit of efficiency. In Ilmango's tutorial, he puts glass along this wall here, again to stop some to make sure some spawn attempts succeed. I haven't got the glass for that, so if I want to squeeze out a bit more efficiency of it, I might do that later, but probably not, to be honest with you. So yeah, so one block either side. And we've got a full chunk here for spawning on, and again another one on this side, and then we get another three blocks wide on this side of the chunk. And what's going to happen is we're going to fill this whole slime chunk with slabs at this level here. This is level 6, and every 2.5 blocks we get another one. So basically this is the 3rd block here. So if you look here, we've got, so this is a top slab on this block right here. Then we've got another block, and then that's on the top slab of that block. So we should have 9 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the top layer is at level 30. And what's important, Ilmango talks about this in his tutorial, what's important is in a chunk, you see these blue lines that go across like this. This is showing you what a sub-chunk is. So this is this area down here. So from the floor to this blue line is a sub-chunk, and then there's another sub-chunk up to this line. And we're not building up further. Slime spawn up to level 39 or 40. So we could build some more layers up here, but what that would mean is we're going to start having some blocks inside the 3rd sub-chunk. And how the spawning algorithm works is it will look for places to spawn inside these sub-chunks from the bottom up. So the higher you go, the more spaces it tries to calculate. And anyway, I'm not going to go into more detail on that, but let's just say it's more efficient to keep under this blue line. So yeah, check out Ilmango. He's much better at this than me. So these slabs represent all of the layers that we're going to put across, which I'll do that in a sec. And what's going to happen is the slime will spawn on one of these layers, and we're going to have some iron golems just in the walls here on this side, and also on this side right here. They're going to see those iron golems, be attracted to them, so they're going to bounce, 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 bounce. And so our slabs are going to end here on the chunk boundary. Then they're going to jump over here to try and get to the golems. They're going to fall down here, land on these magma cubes, which will damage them until they die. They'll drop their slime balls on top, and then we'll have some minecarts on rails that go underneath, just like an iron farm, that go back and forth and pick up the slime balls and then drop them off over here. Same on that side as well. So yeah, all we've got to do now is get placing these slabs and get this farm going. Alright, I've put in all of the platforms, and look, we've already got slimes already turning up. So at the moment they're just randomly jumping off into this hole. Hey, hey-ya, hey-ya. Okay, so that's working. So once we've got the golems in, they'll be coming out even quicker. And look, see, some of them have landed on even that bit of magma block. We've got some slime balls over there, and also some over here. So this side I've finished. I've got the magma cubes in. Go down under here, and here I've put all the rails in underneath. Can't quite see them, but they go backwards and forwards in a big snake. And then we've got this unload station, just like we had in the iron farm. So come off, there's this hopper, detect it, and depower the rail if it's sucking stuff through. If not, it goes back. So the minecart will go backwards and forwards. And there's the chest to put stuff in. So we just need to put a minecart hopper. Here we go. Stick him on there, and off you go. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Here he comes. He's going to jump. Do it. Ah. Hey, come at me, bro. Come at me. Come on in. Let's go. Ah, unlucky. You're dead. And there's your stuff. Oh, and it's gone. It's been picked up. It's been picked up. Oh, let's just sneak through that. Go down here. Yeah, I fixed it. It's all fixed. Nothing to worry about. No problem at all. Check out the slime blocks. Slime blocks? Slime balls. Check out the slime balls. We are cooking, my geeks. And I've done the same on the other side. So I've got this little walkway over here. And I've done the same offload station over here. And there's our minecart going backwards and forwards. Picking up slime blocks. Slime blocks. Oh my god. Slime balls. Say the right thing, dude. Slime balls. And these are magma blocks, not magma cubes, as I keep saying. Anyway, it's all good in the hood. So, two things to do before we finish up. We need to finish off the farm. Whoa. By adding some iron golems on both sides. So if I just jump down here. So yeah, so we're going to have some iron golems up here in the centre, and also on that side as well. They're going to be surrounded by fence posts, so they can't get out, and the slimes can't get to them. But there'll be a little gap, so the iron golems can see the slimes, and the slimes can see the iron golems, and that will attract them and get them down here quicker, rather than just relying on them randomly falling them down here, which is what I do at the moment. So yeah, let's get the iron golems in next. And then what I'd like to do is have, instead of having some chests down here that collect these drops, I think I want to get these spat out into a water stream, and that probably takes them to the middle. So that side over there and this side here goes in towards the middle. So two water streams about up to here somewhere, that way. And then have an item elevator that takes them up to the top, and then some kind of building at the top where we can have all the storage, so we don't need to come down here every time we need some slime balls. Alright, so that's the plan. So, next job, iron golem time. Let's do this. Okay, so let's get the first golem in. So I've just dug up this hole here, just this little indentation in the wall here. This is for the golems, so let's get the first one in, shall we? See how that goes. So we're going to spawn in our golem, and I've not left enough room, I don't think, so let's just get rid of these posts. And here we go. You there, you there, you there, and I need to go up. I need to grab some more blocks. Here we go. Let's just go up a bit, and let's get this on here. There he is. Nice one. Hi guy. You're going to go in here. Let me break that block without hitting you. There you go. Put some of these around him. And also one there. Yes, and one there. That's it, buddy. You're trapped. Haha. Right, so see that blue line that comes out of his head? That's his eyelight. That's his eyesight. That's where he can see. So the idea is, if I'm down here and I'm a slime, he can see me. And I can see him. And then I'm going to go over to him if I'm a slime. Hi. Alright, so we can do the same thing all the way up here. So we get a whole bunch of golems all the way up there with this cage around them, and we're going to leave this gap open so they can see each other. Alright, here we go. Here are the golems all in. We've got 5 golems there, and we've left see this section here, left that section open for their sight. So the golems and the slimes can see each other all the way up. So there's 5 golems on that side, and also 5 golems on this side. And they're all standing on glass just to make sure that other mobs don't spawn, because mobs can spawn inside other mobs. So yeah, this is all done. So if we just go underneath here, so we've got our pickup system, which is all working nicely, and we've got some slime balls. So as I'm in here working, they've been coming in. So the last thing I'd like to do is to join up. We've got this station here and the other station there, and what I'd like to do is have some water streams from there to this center point here, same from there into this center point here, and have an item elevator all the way up here. So I've already dug out this this kind of plus sign. That's all you need for an item elevator. So these need to be solid blocks, so I'm going to fill these in with glass all the way to the top. So you don't need a 3x3, just a cross like this is enough. And then at the top we'll have a collection system and some kind of house, I guess. Not sure if we'll get to the house today, but if we can get all the items up to the top, that would be awesome. So yeah, let me build this item elevator, and when I've done, I'll bring it back in. Alright, look at that. Slime balls are going up. Oh yes. Okay, so here's our drop-off station. I decided not to use water streams because that was a bit of a faff, but instead I've just used a whole bunch of hoppers, and then you put droppers on top to reduce lag. Same on this side. So this chest and the other chest we can now get rid of. And there are all the slime balls, so let's chuck all them in there. Hopefully we should see these coming up. Oh, actually no we won't, because I know why. Because this drop-off station is going to lock this first hopper, but once the cart comes back and they're dropping things off and they're flowing through, they'll all go through. So if I stick them in this one, yeah, they'll all go. Stick them in here, bump, bump. There we go. They all start going up. There they go. Bye. And same on this side. Let's just get rid of this chest. Oh, look at these slime balls. Oh my god, we are slime rich. Chuck all them in there. That is going to go for a long time. There we go. Okay, they're all going up. There's our item elevator. Right, let's go up to the top and meet them. So almost at the top. And let's have a little look. So over here, here's the top. So I've not put a building or anything around this yet, but you can see the slime balls just coming up. Here they come. And here we go. Nice and easy access. So yeah, we can stick a building around this, right next to the slime farm right here. And we'll just be collecting slime just passively as we're in the area. As you can see a slime dying right there. Look. See him down there? Hi guy. Yeah, so this will just generate some slimes. We can make it more efficient by lighting up the area around here on top. So when it's nighttime, mobs won't spawn up here, and we'll focus the spawns on the slime farm. The other thing is I can go around and see if there's any other caves that need lighting up. There's a few, I think. But yeah, this is still producing a good old number of slimes without too much effort, which is really good. All right, so that's about it. So thanks for watching, everyone. And as usual, please stick your comments in the comments down the bottom. Let me know what you think. If you've got any ideas for how to improve things, let me know. In particular, maybe we can do something with this, make this a bit better. Either the wall designs, because we can see quite a lot of wall actually, all the way down to there. So maybe we can do something here or something on top. And also what we should do here with this. What kind of building should we have? Should we have something in keeping with these over here? Or should we have something a bit different? Let me know what you think. Alright, that'll do it for today. I need to go to bed before the ghoulies go out. See you next time.